Brewers Diamondbacks, NLDS, the two unknown teams in the National League. Which one will move on to the NLCS? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. So in the other NLDS series, you have the Milwaukee Brewers from the Central Division taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks from the West Division. And I think both of these teams are surprise division winners. I think a lot of people thought the Cardinals would win the Central and that the Giants would repeat in the West. But you know, Arizona had an outstanding season under probable manager of the year winner, Kirk Gibson. They finally got it together with their pitching. Ian Kennedy, the ex-Yankee, with 21 wins this season. Now, I don't know how good this guy is pitching in the National League West, which to me might be the worst division in baseball, especially with the Giants having a down year. And then you have Daniel Hudson, who was acquired in a trade from the White Sox. He has been everything the White Sox thought he would be before he was traded to the Diamondbacks last year. And this is a great 1-2 punch for the Diamondbacks, and they've got some great young players on this team. Justin Upton, Stephen Drew. These guys have really been solid. But you know what? I love the Brewers. I mean, if I wasn't a Red Sox fan, I think I would be a Milwaukee Brewers fan. I loved this team back in 1982 with Harvey's Wallbangers. Guys like Cecil Cooper, Gorman Thomas, Ben Ogilvy, Pete Vukovich on the mound. I mean, these guys were the ultimate blue-collar team. They lost the '82 World Series to the Cardinals that year in 7 games, but I mean, they were a great story in baseball. They hit a lot of home runs. They were just a great team with a lot of personality. And you know what? This is the first time now the Brewers have been back in the playoffs in a very, very long time. Surprise division winners, but I love this team. They're a good young team. Prince Fielder, Ryan Braun, Corey Hart, Ricky Weeks. Good pitching with Sean Markham, Zach Greinke. And, you know, their bullpen's looking pretty good, you know, with John Axford coming out as the closer. And you have Frankie Rodriguez, who was acquired from the Mets in the middle of the season. He's been a pretty good ad for the Brewers, a good setup man. This is going to be a great series. 2 young teams. It's going to be fun to watch. I tend to give the edge to the Brewers in this series because I think, you know, they're going to have the home field in the series. And they won over 50 games at home this year. They struggled on the road a little bit, but at the end of the season, they won a lot of games, and they finished, I think, 3 games under 500 on the road. I think the Brewers just have a little bit too much firepower for the Diamondbacks. But regardless of what happens, I think the Brewers will win it in 4 games. I think it's going to be a great series. I think the Diamondbacks are great. They had a great year. Overtook the Giants. Big surprise. No matter which way you go, whoever wins this series will be a surprise entrant into the NLCS. So what do you guys think? Is it going to be the Brewers or the Diamondbacks in the NLCS? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.